Regemat 3D, we think that the best investment in life is health. The 80% of the global population over age 65 is affected by cartilage pathologies, as for example in the knee. Do you imagine to have the possibility of solving it? In Regemat 3D, we are doing it because we are designing and manufacturing 3D bioprinters and bioreactors to print tissues and human tissues and organs in the labs. We have a unique 3D tissue generation model because we can print the scaffold with autologous stem cells from their own patients. We are feeding the scaffolds with proteins, growth factors, and we are achieving constructs that mimic the human living tissues. But after this, we can functionalize this construct with the bioreactor to achieve functional tissues ready to be implanted in the patient. And we are the only worldwide company that customized the bioprinter because we are not configuring the bioprinter with different components. We have the possibility of developing and adapting ad hoc tools depending of the needs from our researchers and collaborators. Our system is validated for different applications. As for example, you can see here, the green points are collagen type 2, the market that expresses the cell's viability. Here we have chondrocyte, and therefore we can regenerate cartilage. Our technology is applied in different fields, as for example, the tissue engineering, as I told you, but also in the biomaterial development. We are collaborating with the Aerospatial European Agency in a project in which we will develop a biomaterial which is going to be tested in zero gravity condition. But also we have another project in which we are functionalizing biomaterials with graphene fibers with the aim of achieving a conductive material that is going to be applied in spinal cord regeneration, but also in the drug testing, because we have the possibility of printing human tissues, and therefore we are covering the gap between the animal model and the human model. We have the possibility of printing colon cancer tumor to test the drug with human tissues, reducing the times, reducing the cost, and reducing the use of animals in the lab. We are doing our own clinical trials, and I'm going to explain you how our bioprinter works. We are working with magnetic resonance, we are doing the segmentation, and after the segmentation, the bioprinter can print a scaffold with the same structure and dimension of the injury in the patient. During the same process, we are feeding the scaffold with the cells from the patients, adding proteins and so, and we are implanting the scaffold in the knee of the patient. And in less than 2 years, we are achieving to regenerate the cartilage, and there is no rest of the material used for the scaffold because it's biodegradable and biocompatible. We develop bioreactors. In this case, we have the bioreactor for knee cartilage regeneration in the knee, and we have it patented. We are printing the knee of the patient with the pathology, we are planting the scaffold, and we are reproducing all the movement, the changes. We are controlling CO2, pH, humidity. We are reproducing in the lab all the conditions done in vivo. And after this process, we are achieving functional cartilage ready to be implanted in the patient. We have other bioreactor, as this one for arteries functionalization, but we have also the possibility of developing other bioreactor. We are not only manufacturers, we are also researchers. We have our own lab in our facilities in the south of Spain, and we are applying our technology and our knowledge in different applications and research projects, as for example, cartilage, skin, and spinal cord regeneration. We have a very experienced team, and we have also recognized professionals in the field of the market science. The current situation. Nowadays, we are present in more than 25 countries around the world. We have 3 business lines, one for the bioprinters, another one bioreactors, and also all the recurrent sales with the fungibles, biomaterials. We are collaborating with more than 100 research groups around the world. Here we have the numbers of the market in which we are operating in from Markets and Markets report. Our financial plan, we are achieving to increase our turnover year by year since 6 years ago. We have closed 2 equity crowdfunding rounds, over 1 million, and we have also access to national and European grants. This year, for example, we have closed and we have achieved 2 European projects over 700,000 euros for funding. And our roadmap, nowadays, we are closing the crowdfunding round. We are preparing the company for the IPO, probably at the end of the next year, and we are moving to the clinical applications, which is our main aim right now.